As I was mindlessly scrolling through my emails on my phone this morning, as one does, I noticed that Superman, Son of Kal-El issue number 2 was trending at the #1 spot on the Coverprice top 10 list for copies sold and had a high value of almost $40 on the secondary market. Why is this book at such a high price when 2 weeks ago you could find tons of copies on the shelves of comic book shops for cover price, which is about $4? And who is buying these comics at these $30 to $40 prices? Because the book came out like 2 or 3 months ago and no one was buying it then. Well, stick around and I will go over all of these and more. Alright, so let's get into this thing real quick. We are currently on Coverprice.com with their weekly top 10, week ending October 17th, 2021. And as you can clearly see, Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 2 is at the #1 spot with a top weekly sale of $34 for a raw book. And then we go down to number 3 and we see Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 1 with a top weekly sale of $39, so almost $40. But I implore you guys, please do not buy these comics at this price point. $34, $39, these are way too high of a price to buy these comics at right now. I guarantee you, wait a month, wait 2 months, and you will be able to get these books for cover price. So now that we've actually taken a look at the statistics and the data on Coverprice.com, why is this book seeing such a high price increase in just the past week? Well, it's no secret that John Kent just came out to the world as bisexual, and the first appearance of John's new boyfriend, Jay Nakamura, is in issue number 2, and therefore deemed in the speculator market as a key. A key comic can be boiled down to essentially any important issue in a comic book title's run. So for example, a first appearance of a character, a first appearance of a character on a cover, an origin story, and so on and so forth. But different keys can sometimes be thought of as better or more essential than others. But I can tell you right now that though this book is technically a key, it is not very important and one that will most likely be forgotten within the month. But when any book is hailed as a key, well, you can better believe its prices are going to skyrocket, which brings me into the next topic. Who is buying these books at this inflated price point? Well, you've got 3 culprits, the first one being the speculator, trying to buy the book in hopes of flipping it for profit on the secondary market. Then second, you have Twitter weirdos who have never read a comic book in their lives, but want this for their personal collection to say that they own it and can brag about it and that it'll boost the comic's overall sales. And the last one being kids, anywhere from the ages of 13 to 20, who just genuinely want to read this book because they are interested in the story and the characters presented in it. Now, the sad part about that last one is that that kid that's looking to buy this book may be walking into their local comic shop, trying to find this issue and seeing that it's all sold out. So now that 13-year-old kid, just to read the book, has to spend upwards of $30 to $40, not including shipping, just to read it. So do you think that kid is really going to spend that kind of money?
I want to buy a copy of Bone Storm. Here's 99 cents.
Allow me to summarize the proposed transaction. You wish to purchase Bone Storm for 99 cents. Net profit to me, negative $59.
Comics are meant to be read. They are meant to be put in the hands of readers to hold on to and enjoy for a reasonable and affordable price. And if the industry cannot do that, then it has failed its young readers and is essentially robbing that kid of the enjoyment and opportunity to read his or her favorite character. Now, to play devil's advocate here for a moment and to address the 4th person in this lineup, which you're probably wondering about, which is the hater. You know, the person who buys the book just to read it, tear it to shreds, and claim how awful it is, leave a bad review about it. Well, let me just reassure you that those people have completely given up and opted out of spending their hard-earned money on something they are not interested in or something they are going to read. But lastly, and something I really haven't mentioned yet, is just how unethical and morally bankrupt I think this whole situation is. I mean, the LGBTQ plus community is essentially being manipulated and profited off of just to be paraded around the comic book market to boost comic book sales. If I were them, I would be furious. But that's just my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time.